throw then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Vardiol shifted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted.
Howson.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Garcia.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Ruben Dias. Foden.
Matheus Nunes.
Ruben Dias.
O'Reilly.
Gonzalez, aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ceballos, Vinicius Junior, Alaba, and that could set him on his way. In with the challenge. Foden. Reinders, and the keeper's got it again. Valverde.
And it's Carvajal.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nico Gonzalez. Vardiol.
Bernardo Silva.
Reinders.
Bernardo Silva. Out towards the flank. Cross in. And he's there to clear it. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Played towards the other side. Carvajal. Calmly anticipates. Foden. Oh, they could break here. Alaba. Vinicius Junior.
Garcia.
And here's Güler. Valverde. Ceballos. Garcia! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gonzalo Garcia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Ruben Dias.
Matheus Nunes.
Now it's Foden. And here's Haaland. And here's Doku.
And it's O'Reilly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a throw-in. And here's Doku. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior.
Garcia.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done. He's got away. That's good defending, very good defending. Bernardo Silva.
Garcia. Goulet.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
That is good strength.
Can he deliver?
Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Alaba really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Howson cuts it out.
Well, that looks a good ball through.
Alaba gets across to intercept that. Carvajal. Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vardiol cuts out the pass.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Doku. Bernardo Silva. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Alaba.
Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it.
Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Reinders. Doku.
Moved on forwards.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Dani Ceballos.
Into the channel. So who's he picking out? Played into the middle.
That is a brilliant interception.
And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior.
Chouameni.
Garcia!
Can he stop it going out?
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Vardiol gets rid without sophistication.
Decent chance! That comes as a mighty relief.
Carvajal.
Howson forwards and with intent. Lobbed in behind.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Reinders.
Vinicius Junior.
That has been cut short.
Foden. Ceballos. Oh, good spread. Carvajal. Now here's the delivery. And it's Valverde. Valverde. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Haaland, out to the right. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ceballos. And it's Arda Güler. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Alaba. Natchez Nunes. Vardiol. Vardiol shifted upfield. Now it's Reinders. And here's Haaland. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Doku! Doku! And the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Drives it in. And he's heaved it away. Foden with the short one. He's in! Tries a shot! And that has been cleared. He is just caressing the ball. Foden. Foden. Foden! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Foden, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Howson. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And it's Arda Güler. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Ceballos! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Back to the goalkeeper. Chouameni. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, super find. He's cut it out. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Chouameni, head out towards the right wing. That looks a good cross. Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that shot at goal! Dani Ceballos.
Gonzalo Garcia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Foden! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Plays it through. Foden. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Howson. Moved on forwards. Valverde. And it's Carvajal. Goulet. Carvajal. He's through here. Arda Goulet. Goulet's cross. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ceballos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. That's tidy. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Could be dead shapes to shoot!
delivered in. Alaba. Alaba played back in. And that has gone horribly wrong. Nico Gonzalez. Grinders. Aim forwards.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Played out to the right. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Arda Güler. Carvajal. Valverde. Now it's Güler. Looking for a decent ball in. Güler. Oh, it's played into the area. Grinders. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Doku. Haaland. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Valverde. Rudiger. Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chouameni, gently done. Ruben Dias. Has a look and plays it forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Alaba. Alaba played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Doku. Well read, nice interception. KYRGYZ. Chouameni. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Played back in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's an inviting looking ball that. Rudiger. Alaba. KYRGYZ. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Aim forwards.
Johnson with intent. Foden shifted upfield. Alaba. Howson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foden. Doku. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Garcia. KYRGYZ. Alaba looking to hit the byline here. A chance to play it in. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Vardiol. Moved on forwards. Foden, now he's off and running. And it's Alaba. KYRGYZ. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Here's Güler. And he nearly went all the way.
Güler just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's been taken short. O'Reilly tries to clear. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Valverde is offering a right smile there.
Howson. Valverde played out to the left flank. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chouameni. Güler knocks it out wide. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ruben Diaz looks to the other side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the right, and he's managed to get free.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Doku. Goulet. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. KYRGYZ. Vinicius Junior. Dani Ceballos.
Oh, sweet feet.
Produces a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vardiol. Reinders. Vardiol. Alaba. Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Ceballos, and the shot! O'Reilly trying to keep this in. Arda Güler! Gets it away. Dani Ceballos. Valverde. Mbappe! Mbappe! Bernardo Silva. Out for a throw. Chouameni. Rudiger, gently done. Valverde. Chouameni. Howson. And he goes cross-field, and it's Carvajal. Well, played right into his path. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Güler. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Howson plays it short. Alaba. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Foden. Alaba. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Foden does well to get it back. Matches Nunes. Now he's got space here. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. KYRGYZ. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Nico Gonzalez. Reinders. Ruben Diaz. Over to the left. Carvajal makes the interception. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Played back in. And it's Alaba. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Reinders. Vardiol. Doku looking up to see who wants it. And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Doku tries a cross. Over to the left. Bernardo Silva. And the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Matthews Nunes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Showing good feet. Rudiger gets it away. Valverde. Well, chasing the game, trailing by one. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. O'Reilly. Doku. O'Reilly. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Doku proves too strong. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's played forward. And it's Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is a little undercooked. Valverde. Carvajal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a throw-in. Reinders. Doku. Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Reinders. Doku. Reinders. Reinders laid out to the left flank. O'Reilly charging forward down that flank. And they've got rid. Ball's gone out of play. Carvajal. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Carvajal. Rudiger. Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Reinders. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Takes a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Natchez Nunes. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Doku. Clipped into space, dink through, and the flag and Bernardo Silva! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Vardiol. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Doku. Now it's Haaland. Howson shifted upfield. And it's Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And it's Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Howson goes short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Delivery from Denny. He's having a shot! Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he comes up trumps again. And it's Carvajal. Goulet.
And the counter is on. And that's been won straight back.
O'Reilly caresses it through. That's good vision. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Carvajal. Matches Nunes, aim forwards. Foden shifted upfield. Nico Gonzalez. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he thumps it clear. Rudiger have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a nice ball. Chouameni. Howson, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden chooses to go cross-field. Reinders. And it's played forward. Carvajal wins the duel this time. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. Goulart, gently done. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Reinders. And it's O'Reilly. Great run on the overlap here. Up he goes! Bellingham. Alaba. Howson, gently done. Reinders. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. That's really well manoeuvred. Matches Nunes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland played out to the left flank. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Doku. Reinders. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. That's good play. Time to deliver.
is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Gonzalez succumbs to the pressure.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice control. And here's Kula.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
O'Reilly gets good distance on it. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Valverde. Back into the middle. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. O'Reilly gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Oh, what a climb! So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Ruben Diaz, early ball out from the back. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Doku with the clearance. And they've got a throw. It's going to be another throw. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Looks to the other side. It's run loose here. Reinders getting this one clear. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. Is disappointing in the end.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's played forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a good run down the right. Cleared away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Doku. Doku puts them all in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Here's the chance to cross. Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes. Haaland tries a deft little ball. Foden. Very nicely done. Matheus Nunes. Foden. Played out to the right. Played back in. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Doku. That is lovely.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Back into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out to the right. Played back in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Arda Güler. Bellingham. Gonzalez is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Haaland. Over to the left. Reinders. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Howson.
Two minutes to be added on. Mbappe.
Bellingham. Oh, red, nice interception.
That's really well cleared. Foden forwards and with intent. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear.
Bellingham.
Marmoush.
And it's Reinders.
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Valverde.
Bellingham. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.